of food. Joining us now, Sandy Sweat. She's the operations manager at the Harrison Food Bank in Maine. And Christina Hansen is the executive director of Part of the Solution, the largest food pantry in the Bronx. Christina, tell us about the families you serve and the demand you're seeing.
Absolutely. Since this has started, we've seen an increase in demand, especially with new families who've never needed the food before, people who've never needed our services. Our increase is more than 3 times in new families to our pantry over the last couple of weeks. And all of those are people who've lost their jobs or have otherwise need food that they have never asked for or never requested in the past. So we're seeing a big increase. Our community dining room is also seeing a big increase in people getting hot meals, especially among children with the schools being closed. Families are coming.
How do you manage that with social distancing rules?
Our staff has been incredibly creative. We've stopped serving meals within our building, and now everything is provided at the door. So we do our pantry in the morning. We give out pre-packed bags. We used to allow people to shop, but instead we just give them the bags and hand them, and they go. And then with the food, we provide prepared meals and packages, and again, just put them on a tray, and people come and take them up. They've been very careful about managing the line to make sure that everybody is 6 feet apart, and I couldn't be more proud of our staff.
Sandy, to the opposite spectrum, in Maine, you are serving the rural community. Your food bank is the lifeline for many families. Tell us about it.
Yes, it is. We normally serve 300 families per week. Now we've gone up to 500, which that means 2,000 people. And we serve once a week, and we try to give them a week's worth of groceries because these people are driving in a rural setting up to an hour to get food from us. And it's really quite remarkable that we're serving 2,000 people because we are so rural. But people depend on this, and we're now seeing people that are not only low income, but people that have lost their jobs, and men and women that have never been to food banks before, and they're now depending on us. And I'm very happy to say that all our volunteers are very dedicated, and we've done a remarkable job. People line up on the street, they come into the parking lot. We have a box that is rounding over with groceries for them, and they're going home, and they're very thankful for this. And I think that this is going to keep increasing, and that worries us. At first, we had a terrible time getting food. We've gone from picking up in 9 locations to 29 locations, driving up to 2 hours. We're 50 miles out of the city, which means we're taking an old truck and driving to pick up food for all our people.
Then Sandy, how can we help? We don't want you to run out of food.
My biggest worry is finding enough food, and also we're driving an 18-year-old truck, and we're constantly worrying about that because now we're putting on at least 200 miles a day, 6 days a week, when before we only were on the road 3 days a week and more local. So getting enough food has been a real crisis for us.
Christina, what do you need most?
Yeah, so support of various kinds. We're still accepting volunteers, and we'd love it if people are interested in volunteering at POTS. It helps us keep the doors open. And in addition, support as we will be needing to buy a lot more food in the coming weeks, especially as people get close to that really critical May 1st rent guideline, and we truly anticipate a massive increase.
Well, thank you both for all that you're doing, and for people at home. If you need help right now, ask for it. And if you can give help, please give it. That wraps us at this hour. I'm Stephanie Rule.